Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast as we start a brand new week for February the 3rd to the 9th. Not every single card or the energy they carry will resonate with every single one of you, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. So let's see what we have here for your week. Your download message that you have for this week is happiness, and I'm really glad about this. So you may have been going through some situation that's bringing you more joy and bliss and sharing time with other people, perhaps your pets, animals, or anything that can bring you this bliss and happiness. Step into it, enjoy it, hang on to this emotion. This week may bring you more happiness than you had ever imagined. So this is beautiful. Starting off with your first card you've been given, to be fair. So I always think of judgments and things like that. You know, it's rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life and be willing to bend and yield when it comes to situations. So being adaptable, compromise comes into mind, and not being judgmental yourself, okay? There are times to stand strong, and there's also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. Being amenable to change is very important this week, and it's also a fantastic energy for abundance and prosperity when we get this card. And it suggests that if we are flexible, prosperity can and will come our way in all areas. It suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead, and let's not resist it, okay? It's time right now to go forward and embrace everything that's coming in today and this week. So, excuse me, I apologize for that. It's very early here in the morning. So this card says fairness is coming into the equation. If there's any debates, if there's any conversations going on, negotiations going on, I think there will be a fair outcome that comes with it. You could be making some important decisions and choices. The Lover's card comes in, and the Lover's card is indicative of that. It's all about making fair and just decisions and choices, that could be around someone else, right? This is the card that says, you need to make an important decision, and it's important to examine all sides of the matter very carefully. Go deep. Go deep for your answers. If you still feel strongly about something, then, think about it with your heart. I often say with this card, let your head lead your heart, even though it is the Lover's card. This can also be indicative of a new relationship for some of you. It can be the representation of an engagement, a commitment, or even marriage being discussed. But I do think you're making heartfelt choices right now that could be determined around someone you feel very, very emotionally connected to. Often this card can be the return of vibrant health and also the card of intimacy. So you don't hear me say that very often about this card, but it does have that meaning. Now, moving in throughout the week here, you do have something here that talks about, moving forward, but also talks about chaos and conflict. And I do see here that you could be struggling with this meaning coming in this week of conflict. You could be struggling within yourself, perhaps. Maybe this is about you and how you feel about yourself in a situation right now. Struggling in your head, what to do, where to go, what to say, that type of thing, right? So, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This is about being at a cross purposes. Maybe you've locked horns with another person that might be poking you with a stick, as I say. There could be tension with opposites, okay? But there could be opposing forces coming together to create this. It's important that you aren't too eager to fight. Remember, we talked about being fair, and that's very important. There is an adventurous moment, advantageous moment rather, to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seemingly chaos times, there can be some complete resorting of the situation. Okay, so if your intention is to find the best solution for your highest good, or the highest good for everybody involved in this chaos, it's time to think about that. Okay, things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You're going to discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the middle of this. This moment's valuable. Don't waste it. You may have some input that is very profound here. Listen to others, but I think the times come where you're walking away from this chaos. In with this comes the Queen of Swords, and she is clear, concise. She cuts out everything that isn't working for her. She walks away from it, and she starts out on a new journey by herself, holding her head high. This is about letting go of things that no longer serve you, cutting through the red tape, standing up for who you are, standing in your truth and your integrity. This is about you moving forward and moving on. And I do believe you're going to be moving on in a better direction. Coming in with your next card, this was your focus. This is your challenge. So focus, detox, and overlook, ignoring something. There could be some chaos that maybe is drama brought into the equation this week that you don't even need to own it. You don't need to get involved in it. So I would say to you, turn around and let them see your back as you leave the situation. Focus on what's important to you. You could be receiving a call or a message right now. See the telephone, they've put the telephone down. They're not going to listen anymore to this type of chaos and conflict. You're clearing that out with this detox, with the Queen of Swords. And, you're going to overlook situations that really shouldn't be weighing you down. This is about you letting it go, walking away from it, and only focusing on what's important for you. Six of Pentacles comes in. This is a card of push-pull, give and take energy, negotiations, bargaining, bartering, having conversations, and receiving gifts. So you could be receiving the gift of generosity here. I think the scales are evening out where you're going to be receiving something that you feel is an absolute blessing coming into you. This could also be in the form of time, effort, support from others, love, and even money. You could be giving this to someone else because this card swings both ways. Maybe you're feeling that you want to give someone your time, effort, support, and love. Or perhaps you have something here where you will be relinquishing some money to help somebody else out in the time of need. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you have the card Flow. So there's times where we need to hold on to tightly to something, and then there's times where we need to go with a flow. So we need to notice when we get this card where life is going and more in that direction. We need to watch for the signs and follow them and not resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all levels comes in. This is also a time to release old limiting patterns that have held you back. This is, letting go, cutting things out here with this Queen of Swords, as we had said, and forgiving and letting, let go of the need to be right all the time about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth flow here, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental. But when you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you're going to find blessings surrounding you. You're going to enter into a state that's going to help healing and progress and success and happiness coming into you. So try not to battle through so hard. However, you've been doing that. And with this Seven of Wands, that's what this is about. The Seven of Wands is that card that says you've been pushing yourself quite hard. You've been having to stand in your own corner and defend it, right? And there's times when it's critical to take a stand. And it could be that you're being called to be true to yourself and be an advocate for your principles. And in your heart, this is one of those times. Or if this is a battle, it simply isn't worth fighting. So listen to your guidance and ask the powers that be for courage and fortitude. And don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right. Okay? So, and also don't give in to other people's needs all the time. Okay? You don't have to be that yes man or that always giving in type of energy, right? So this is about you moving forward and having that strength in adversity right now with the challenges and the chaos and conflict that could be surrounding some of you this week. Don't give up, okay? Say no when you should say no. It is a full sentence. And you heard me say this, oh, wow, they can be mad till they're glad again, right? So having the courage of your convictions right now and knowing that you're right, standing in that power. But you can do that with grace and dignity without chaos and conflict, right? Going with the flow, but making it clear and concise. Your demands are on the table here, who you are and what it is you want, right? Want others to know who you are and what it is you want and what you represent. Now, coming in with your outcome cards, possibly future energy, you've got illumination. I love this card because it means that the fog is lifting. It means that you're going to start seeing things in clearer light, okay? Also, you have this feeling of being protected by higher beings, by higher self, by the deities you lean into, by God, your angels, your guides, whoever you lean into. You're feeling that around you and feeling that protection supporting you. I think that you're tapping into more spirituality at this time, leaning into that. Maybe you're doing more mat work, prayer work, as I call it. I say take yourself to the mat. And also, meditating to manifest what you want, believing that Spirit's close at hand to give you direction and protecting you. It comes in with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about you moving forward and preparing yourself for something, getting the information that you need to get, right? That's what this is about. So, it's about taking action. Things are going to become crystal clear, right, on what it is you want to create. If you've been feeling worried about not taking action on your dreams, then let that go, and let those concerns go. Be at peace. Go with the flow. Patience is going to be rewarded at this time. Something you've been dreaming on, wishing for, praying for, meditating for, trying to manifest is going to come in, okay? You're going to be rewarded and soon. Your intuitive abilities are greatly enhanced right now too, my Aries, and it's important that you trust your intuition. Your emotions are a very powerful compass right now, pointing you in the right direction. So follow that with confidence. So trusting your inner wisdom, listening to that little voice of inner wisdom, right? Patience with yourself right now, and believing in the kindness and the wisdom that the universe is bestowing on you. Follow that guidance because you're going to see that your prayers, it looks like a lot of you have been praying and trying to manifest something for this happiness you want to bring into your week, into your life in general. And I think you're going to see it. Ooh, this is a great reading. Okay, let's see what we've got here for clarifiers, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. Let's see what we have here for you. Beautiful. Okay, coming in with the Lovers, connection, commitment, stability, making wise choices and decisions that you're going to be fair about. You're thinking of someone. Maybe this is a card of nostalgia. This is a card of thinking of when times of the past, and you could be losing yourself in that world. This is a card of crying over spilt milk. Something happened in the past for some of you, Aries, and you just are, it's a horrible energy that you carry within your soul being. This is a card that says, let it go. Go with the flow. Let go of that chaos. Okay, come into the space where you realize you can walk away from those situations and let it go. Some of you might have had a situation with a lover in the past that you think about that, makes you feel contemplative. But this card says, let it go. Look at the prize that you have to go towards. Think of the big outcome here. This card says it's okay to lose yourself once in a while in nostalgic thoughts that bring you maybe some sadness, but you need to let it go and realize that you need to step into the present now because you've got a beautiful beginning coming in here. Cutting out what no longer serves you is going to bring you success. Victory after hard work and struggle. You've come to a conclusion that something's going to be left behind here and you're moving forward. It's almost like you're going to get notoriety in the form of public recognition. All eyes are going to be on you. People are going to be talking about you. People are going to be happy for you, Aries. They're going to be patting you on the back saying, attaboy, attagirl, congratulations, you got through this. after all these struggles you've gone through, you're now able to go out there and feel the freedom, the elation, that beautiful feeling of getting ahead of the game again and being in the game of life. Some of you could be receiving a diploma, an award, some sort of a letter or document. Coming in the center position with the Six of Pentacles, negotiations going well. You've got the best card in the entire deck. And I love that it's in the center of your reading. I think you're focusing now on being happy. You got the happiness card. We needed to see why. The Sun is that card. Everything's going well. Negotiations are, I just saw the rug pulled out, which means, the floor is clear now. You don't need to, there's nothing hidden underneath that rug anymore. You have a clear sight line on where your future can go. This is, look at her. She's reaching up saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy. She's walking in her own light now, and she can see light at the end of the tunnel. Beautiful card. Best card in the deck for success, happiness, and fulfillment. Coming in with your struggles, but realizing you need to go with the flow with the Seven of Wands, you have the Four of Cups. You're sitting there, you're waiting, you're still feeling that nothing's moving fast, you can't see the forest for the trees, you're thinking that you're missing out on an opportunity, but the universe says, no, keep your eyes open, stay positive, go with the flow, be open to anything that comes in the form of an offer that you could accept. Something new could be coming in that you thought you would never have considered. Go after it. Don't be afraid. This is about you being positive, staying positive as you're sitting there waiting for something to occur. Coming in with the High Priestess, finding out the information you need, getting all the guidance to help you focus on that, to move forward. You're going to celebrate something. Yes, yes, yes. I love this reading. Okay, so the information has been received. It's good news. You're going to celebrate something. Happiness is coming in. It could be celebration of an event that you've created or something that you've done. But it can be anything. It can be a wedding, an engagement, the birth of a child, the announcement of a graduation, a reunion. But getting together with family, friends, and community and celebrating. Wow. Well, my beautiful Aries, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of February the 3rd to the 9th. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful Aries.